Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Andrew Kinsey. Tonight, a sexual abuse victim, a former OSU team doctor, Richard Strauss, says he feels betrayed by the university. He's speaking out after a judge ruled against him and hundreds of others in a lawsuit against Ohio State.
Now, that lawsuit claimed Ohio State allowed a sexual predator to prey on students for decades and covered it up. Reporter Kevin Landers spoke to the former wrestler and his attorney about why this case isn't over.
I'm ashamed to be an Ohio State Buckeye right now.
That is saying a lot from Michael Schcyk, a former wrestling star at Ohio State during the late 1980s.
I had a great career as a two-time All-American. I think when I finished, I had the fourth most wins in the history of our program.
He said team doctor Richard Strauss fondled him and his teammates. He said coaches turned a blind eye.
It offends me to this day. I mean, why my coaches have not stood up for us.
Schcyk says he's furious a judge threw out his case against Strauss.
It's offensive. I'm ashamed, and it's disgusting.
The judge ruled that the statute of limitations ran out in the case. Victims in a civil case must file 2 years after the crime.
They showed that there were people that knew about it, covered it up for 20 years, and continue to enable a doctor to sexually abuse all its athletes. So that's when we found out that there was a crime. So that's when the clock should start ticking.
Stephen Esty is his attorney. He says the judge's ruling could have a chilling effect on future victims.
It kind of discouraged people from coming forward, right? But we're not done yet. I mean, we are not going to stop fighting for these men.
Esty says he agreed with the judge that the case rests with the Ohio legislature, which had the power to extend the statute of limitations, but chose not to.
The legislature can take care of this if they want. If they want to help these survivors out, and hold Ohio State accountable.
The attorney who represents more than 80 Strauss victims says his clients could have settled with Ohio State, but says that was only a pittance of what they deserved. Despite losing here in federal court, he says this case is not over. He plans to appeal to the Sixth Circuit and plans to file that paperwork within the next 30 days. Reporting downtown, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Ohio State previously reached a nearly $47 million settlement with 185 survivors, which equated to an average payout of about $252,000 for each.